Hey there, I'm Rob, and I'm a 47-year-old married guy with a 4-year-old and a 2-year-old. And around 6 or 7 years ago, I really got into strength training. But being in my 40s, starting strength training presented a set of challenges for me. First, my age, and then starting a family in my mid-40s. And also, recently, in the last year, quarantine presented a challenge. So last year I set a goal that I wanted to deadlift my age times 10. So I turned 47 last year and I wanted to deadlift 470 pounds. In May, I was able to pull 430. So I fell short of my goal, but I liked the way I was going. But quarantine happened, and we were living through it. Fortunately, I had built a pretty decent sized gym for me in the barn in our property in the last couple of years. So I was very fortunate. I wasn't tied to a gym, and gyms had closed, and I really feel for all those who had memberships and couldn't work out anymore, because as we know, working out, any kind of exercise definitely helps just our well-being as well as our physical health. But things after May started getting a little off the rails. Getting used to a new lifestyle under quarantine took its toll. My wife and I were working full time from home, and we were also taking care of our kids full time at home. We didn't really have any help. We didn't know what to do in the beginning because we were trying to be responsible and distance ourselves so we could help not spread what was going on. But by the end of the summer, my son also started coming into our bedrooms and waking us up in the middle of the night. And that really affected me. My sleep was just shot, and I wasn't able to recover the way I need to recover, especially at my age. So by September of last year, I just completely stopped weight training completely. I just couldn't have the energy. And by the time I was free every day to do anything, it was after the kids went to bed. Fortunately, we have a Peloton. And so after a few months, trying to get the inspiration to at least do something, I started doing that a couple times a week. And that has been a huge help. Now that things have gotten more stable with the family and rest situation, I decided to get back into weight training, and I wanted to set a goal for myself. I am almost 48, and I want to get back into deadlifting, and I want to be able to deadlift 500 pounds by the time I am 50 years old. Now, this is going to be a slow process for me. I want to do it right. I want to listen to my body. I've been finding out over the last couple of years that less is more. So hopefully I'll be able to do well with recovery. I'm trying to work on my sleep. Look, I also have something, I have like sleep apnea, and which I haven't done anything about it, and I should. So it's not because of my kids that I can't get to sleep or fall asleep. Falling asleep is fine, but not waking up a couple of times in the night. Although partly is because of them, but mostly it's because of the apnea stuff. So sleep is very, very important. And then getting my diet straight. I think we eat fairly well, but in order for me to reach this goal of 500 pounds by 50, I think I'm just going to have to be really, really conscious about what I'm eating and putting into my body, making sure I'm putting in the right things. Maybe give myself a little cheat day here and there. But I'm not going to go into any crazy diet. I'm just going to make sure I up my protein. I will probably experiment on what I eat during the course of the day: carbs, fats, protein. I'm no expert at any of this. Please don't take anything I say as advice. But I will reach out to people who I know who are in fitness, and hopefully they can help me steer. And obviously, I appreciate any comments below. So just to get started, I wanted to do a test day with the deadlift, see where I'm at, and see where I can base my workout starting from this point. So I will throw that footage in right now. So I think that went fairly well. I really honestly had no idea what to expect. Well, that's not true. I lie. Of course, I expect to start off where I left off almost a year ago at my peak. But that, of course, is unrealistic. I got up to 285, I believe, with the triples. And then I felt like, well, maybe if I went to 315 in the triples, that probably would be too much work. I don't want to kill myself at the moment. You know what I mean? I want to make sure I can lift another day. So I decided to do a single at 315, and that actually went pretty well. 345 went up okay. I probably should have stopped there. But of course, pride sets in, and I wanted to see if I could pull 375. And I ended up doing 375, probably exerting more effort than I wanted to, or that I should have today. But it's a nice baseline. I don't think I could have done 380, for example, though, if I gave myself 5 minutes rest. I mean, I think that was maximum effort for me at the moment, which actually I should be happy about, because I am only about 55 pounds away from my max over a year ago. But that distance, that 55 pounds, man, that doesn't sound as easy, right? I mean, I think if anybody who's deadlifted before and gotten to certain points in their deadlift and then plateaued or struggled to get even 5 or 10 more pounds, you guys know what I mean. So anyway, again, this is not advice. You probably shouldn't have done what I did. But I have, a little bit of a competitive side, a little bit of a pride side, and sometimes that gets in the way. In this case, I'm lucky. I think I could lift another day, but I'm going to use this 375 as a baseline. I think I'm going to start off doing something, a routine that I'm very comfortable with, and that's the 531 workout. And then we'll take it from there. In future videos, I'll probably add in some other footage of my other lifts. I'm going to aim for realistically 3 times a week to work out, weight train. I'll have a squat day and I'll have a bench day, and I'll add some accessory work that will help with the deadlift, whether it be back work or other hamstring work, squats definitely. I'm going to just take it easy. So I'm just going to do the 5-3-1. I'm not going to do joker sets. I'm not going to do boring but big yet. I think the first couple months, I'm just going to ease into the process. And then once I'm acclimated, I'm on a diet that's going to, help support my goals, and hopefully the rest kicks in. Then I'll step up the work. But I probably will only deadlift once a week for now. I mean, that may change down the road, but I think I'd be smart with my age and how I know how I recover, that one day a week would be good. Accessory work is key. And yeah. So anyway, guys, I hope you like this video. This is the first video. I plan on, releasing a video maybe once a week from now on. Who knows? Maybe I'll release a couple more videos a week. But for now, I'm going to be doing once a week. And look, if you enjoyed this video, if you find this comical, watching a 47-year-old man do deadlifts, or if you get some sort of inspiration, please like and subscribe. That really will, help me out, and I appreciate it. So anyway, thanks guys, and I'll see you in the next video.